Hello, I'm Andy, and you are a star because a star is born on the 18th of November. And you listening to me are that particular star born on such a powerful day. The energies are so very strong. You have to be careful in your earlier ages until the ages of 21, 22, and 23 that the energies will be so strong that you could misuse these energies to expose yourself to risk of any kind, to be the adventurer that you want to be, and to be that sports personality that you want to be, and to be that person who makes your wealth and fame as soon as possible. But you need to be very careful that your good luck really starts from the ages of 26 and 27 onwards, for you born on the 18th of November. But you're born on a lucky day, whatever it is. The energies you have makes your character and personality so vibrant that you attract people, whether for the sake of romance, whether for business, whether for job. You have that aura about you, a very powerful, interesting aura. And that aura is something that's going to make you very, very chosen to do enormous, big things in business or job or anything else. You will be a great traveler because the restless spirit in you makes you a free spirit who wants to go beyond the shores of your own country, whether for business, whether for any kind of doing things like programs for television stations, or whether for sports. You will go to many different countries and you'll be able to be very hospital, very much a person who is chosen for success. So you have that vibrance about you, and your romance or marriage is better if you leave it till later, especially marriage. The earliest would be at 26 or 27 years old. Anything earlier will come and go in the form of romances or very shaky ways of love affairs. So you have to focus on whatever you do. From your age of 18 onwards, you're going to start becoming lucky. And then the age of 22 will be another cycle which will produce very good opportunities. And then the ages of 26, 27, your horoscope will start to what we call mature. And that's how makes you very, very lucky. I'm going to give you some positive ages in your life. There are many cycles. Some of us call these positive ages cycles. Some call it the milestones in your life. Whatever the positive cycles are. The ages of 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, or 90 years old. These ages are going to be very much a demonstration of you reaching the heights and becoming successful and lucky in all these ages. As you approach these ages, you'll get luckier in every form. And as you enter these ages, rewards will be waiting for you. I'll give you another example of negative ages this time. We have positive cycles, we have negative cycles. So these negative ages are going to be the ages of 6, 15, 24, 33, 52, 61, 70, 79, 88 or 97 years old. Be very careful. As you approach these ages, things will start to fall apart. Bad luck enters you. And as you enter these ages I've just mentioned, which are negative, you'll find disaster and trouble all the way. All of us have many of these positive cycles and negative cycles going one after another. Some have it short, so more good things or bad things happen quickly. Some have slightly longer cycles. So the only way to know is to have your date of birth, your time of birth, but more importantly, to read your palms. The palms belong to the energy of your soul. Who do you think is manufacturing all these wonderful energies? It's the soul that's doing it. The soul is writing out the program for your life on these palms. Well, you're going to be very compatible if you like that person. You can go to extremes. You will do anything for people that are on the same wavelength as you, but that may not be too many. So try to be flexible, try to be approachable, try to take the soft approach with people, which means use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, the body language which is soft. Don't come out too strong. and you will win even more support for yourself, whether in job, business, finances, whether in personal life, friendships, or even compatibility in anything in life, even in sports. I mention sports because you'll have the energy of very powerful planets. And these energies can be karate, or can be judo, or can be all kinds of boxing, kind of body contact kind of sports. Or they can be even chess, because chess is also a mental game, and mentally you are very explosive as well. So you'll have many ways of showing these talents that you have. But most of all, you are the adventurer. You are the person who will go where nobody dares to go, because you have this group of planets that make you want to taste this kind of success which other people dare not go. I've seen people born on the 18th of November in the film business, in the television business. They go hunting for programs in the wild, and because they are daring people. I've seen people born on the 18th of November, great sports personalities in whatever sport they choose there. I've seen people who are geniuses with this 18th of November, because you will have planets that make you very lucky in information technology. You're very good at that. So make that your base for everything. And if you wanted to be, you could be in the government service, you could be in the area of being a politician, because you have the daring and the confrontation to face up to people. You're not afraid. So all these ways, being a doctor and architect, is all wide open, because to say about you means you are born on a lucky day. That phrase, you are born on a lucky day, is for people who are going to do something very important in your lifetime, whether in the area of job, business, finances, or income, or whether in the areas of mentalness, or the areas of personalityness, events, the film trade, and of course being popular as a politician as well. You have a wonderful vibrance born on the 18th of November, but it can be very explosive as well. So slow down with what you say, think carefully. Slow down in how you show your actions, think carefully. Because on a bad day, on a bad month, in a bad year, when the horoscope is in trouble, you will just be confrontative and explosive, and you will make many enemies very, very easily. So learning to take the soft approach is always the best thing for you. Well, I've given you a lot of information. The little bit about health, you can be very accident prone, because you will stick your neck out. You will be the one to lead the pack. So you may have accidents of all kinds there. So try to take cover as well. Don't expose yourself unnecessarily risk, just to show your energies. And you'll also have to be careful if you're a lady listening to me. The ovaries, the womb, and the breasts are going to be very difficult in terms of health crisis. You'll have a stomach which is very sensitive, and the bowels and the colon, which is your large intestine, could get very gastric as well. All I know right now is 18th of November. If I knew your full date of birth, your time of birth, and if I could read your palms as well, then I would do a fascinating 90-minute session for you, which will only cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years. That will be a very in-depth, all about you. I'll give you all the information, job-wise, business, financial-wise, and of course the love story and your character, personality, how it affects your health. And I will also show you the ages which will come and go. So remember that it's a 9 year reading, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, a very personal reading. And all it will cost you is USD $50. So send me this email. Let's get down to business, you and me, to make you a very specialized person, to go for the right path as early as possible. There's no limit. And I will show you when you see me in this 90-minute session how to reach that magic inside you, the soul, the third eye, and the aura. We get it. All of us get it automatically, but only in our 50s, 60s, and 70s. It's always too late. I will show you how, even if you're a teenager who came to see me for a session, how you can very quickly grab onto these opportunities. And we are going to see many young people come up and do that wonderfulness for themselves and the world. And information technology is very important to those born on the 18th of November, because you have a planets called Uranus and Mercury and Saturn together, who will give you that wonderfulness to know the future in many ways of information technology. So there's a lot going for you. I want you to explore it with me. And I want to teach you how to get that going. You don't have to wait till your 50s, 60s, and 70s. I'll show you how to accelerate the energy to get your soul, the third eye, and the aura activated as soon as possible. So much will be taught to you that you'll be ready to get off the springboard and dive into success. And of course, all of us have our good years and bad years. In the next 9 years, I will show you your good years and bad years. You can make the bad years very protective and can turn them around to become fruitful. And you can make your good years as spectacular as you can for yourself. So here's my email. Let's get down to business. And let's explore the next 9 years first, based on your date of birth, time of birth, and as I said, the most important thing, the palms, because the palms are magic. They belong to the energy of the soul. In the meantime, I wish you a good life, and I look forward one day to hearing from you. Thank you. Goodbye.